Hi, this is Erin from BlossyB. Welcome to my channel. The plan for this video is to unpack a surprise parcel from Resiners, and after unpacking all of the amazing items, I have so much fun creating with them. Rather than explaining it all to you, let's just watch my unpacking and then get started crafting. I got a parcel and I don't know what's in it. I think I know who it's from, and I really don't. Gosh, it's so well wrapped. I can't even see how to get into it. Gosh. Okay, we're just going to have to do a deep dive. Oh my goodness, I just can't stop grinning. Okay, oh dear, I really want to get in here. Aha! Oh, okay. Oh, really well wrapped. I just don't know what it is, so honestly, I don't know what it is. Okay. Just have to hope I'm not cutting into something. Oh my goodness. This is an absolute first for me. And I know I watch so many of you and other resin artists who this is a common day occurrence to them, but it is not to me. Oh. Look at this. Turn it around. Wow. Oh my goodness. I just can't bear it. Okay. First of all, we've got this. Oh my goodness, it is so pretty. So this is from Resiners. So thank you so much, Resiners, first of all, for just supporting a teeny tiny new little channel, and I appreciate it so much. So Resiners ultra fine glitter powder, and it's huge. It's 100 grams, and nothing really on the back I need to. Even the packaging's just so pretty. So this side's for a spoon and this side's for a shaker. Laser silver. Okay, in love with that. And then, oh my goodness, laser red. Ah. Oh. Again, look at this packaging. I don't know if you can see how sparkly and gorgeous it is. Wow. Just wow, 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 and wow. Oh, I'm shaking. I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, another little thing. Okay, I'll lift that up and out of the way. Oh, I feel like I'm not doing them justice with my unboxing. I'm just too nervous now, or too excited, one thing or the other. So how this happened was that I reached out to Resiners a few weeks ago, just to say, you know, that I was really enjoying seeing people's reviews of their products, and that I'd particularly been enjoying seeing their equipment used, and, you know, that they were very supportive of safety. And I really wasn't expecting anything from it at all, nor was I asking for anything at all. And they asked about my channel, and then I got an email back saying that they loved the things that I was doing, and that they would love to support me, and that they were going to send me something. Oh my goodness. So, Resiners, silicone molds for resin. Celebrate uniqueness and craft your story. Unleash creativity and craft with your heart. And I even love the design. So don't think there's anything on the back. This feels really sort of environmentally friendly packaging too, I must say, the cardboard. So I think I know what this is, yes, because I've watched a couple of other resin artists use it, and I loved it. Love never falls. Love never falls. Resiner. And love never fails. Okay, it's a bit cute. Love. Oh. I did not know. I just can't have paid enough attention when I watched it being used, because, oh, look at this. What a great little set. Oh, some tweezers. Perfect. They're really good tweezers too. Loving them. I'll just set that packaging there. And then I've got all these little makeup brushes, which I'm guessing they won't mind if I use them for applying resin products and moving them around. So how cool is that? And they're so pretty with their pink. I love it. So look at that. These are going to be great. Oh, I have been looking for a sponge like that. So that is perfect. Oh. I've sort of got on to vibrate mode. I'm going to lift everything out of here. And I'm going to set that lovely box just over there. I'm going to keep that box though, because that's perfect to store the mould in. So I've got my beautiful laser red and laser silver glitter. I've got the tweezers and my lovely little applicator brushes, and love never fails. Now, oh my goodness, look at these. Oh, I've never ever seen those before. So they look like teeny tiny teardrops, flowers, circles. What are they? Oh my goodness. Is that like Betty Boop? Like a little doll girl? Heart, stars, squares, teeny hearts, teeny tiny dots, teeny tiny triangles, and these all look holographic, by the way, teeny tiny circles, and outline hearts. They are so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay. And yes, this is the one I've seen being made. I almost wish I hadn't now. Apologies for the crinkling. So, look at this. Now, I've watched Andy from Custom Carving and Epoxy UK and Steve McDonald, at least, I think, make these two. And so I'm very excited. Oh my goodness. Just can't stop shaking. Okay, how pretty is this? Oh, watch. Where do I cut? Maybe I cut there. Oh, this is just... wow. So this is what it feels like to be a crafty YouTuber, to receive things. I have nothing to compare it to, so at the moment it feels very overwhelming, and I feel I think I'm going to have to cut that off. I actually feel a really great sense, not only of gratitude to Resiners, but responsibility to try all of this and to, you know, to give a really good review. Really good as in a truthful and honest review, and, you know, use the products to the best of my ability. So, I can't bear it. Oh, no. There's... oh, watch. Okay. Whew. I can't stop shaking. All right. So, these are absolutely... magnificent dried flowers. So ferns and larger flowers. Look at that. They can't be real. Too tiny. Oh wow. Sorry, I keep forgetting to talk. I'm just it's a lot to take in. Actually, I'll come back to it in a minute. Okay, sorry about that. Just a little bit overwhelmed. So, I'm loving these darker colours here. They're so pretty. Okay, and oh look, another pair of tweezers. It's so exciting. Tweezers are just so important, and you've got to have the right ones. And I'm sort of ashamed to say I've been using my Cricut ones, which are designed for vinyl, and which are great, but when I come to do my Cricut things, I'm sure I'm going to be thinking, why did I do that? So, oh, these are great. So these would be for picking up and placing flowers. Boy, oh boy. Okay, well, Resiners, thank you again. You've done me a great honour, and I will endeavour to do justice with your beautiful products. So I've got to now think, because I've seen this made twice with other people, I kind of want to try and forget all of that, and I want to do my own thing, and I want to, oh, that's interesting, isn't it? And I want to experience it all for the first time. So I think what I might do is I probably need to just sit and have a think, because I'm thinking I've really got the makings of two pieces here. I've got all these gorgeous pinks, and then I've got just this absolutely fire engine red and the silver, and I need to just really think about how I can use these to their best advantage. They're just stunning. Okay, so of course I'm going to link all of this in the information box below, and I think I just need to go and zen out for a minute and try and calm down. I'm still a bit teary and a bit shaky. It's just a big thing. It's when you're just a person who loves sort of mucking around with creativity and making things, and then, you know, you start sharing it with the world, and I started through this YouTube channel, and then, you know, I'm not a typically jealous person, or I don't normally, I think it's a really negative emotion, but of course you watch other you know, big names in crafting who get, you know, so many gifts, and it just sort of makes you think how that must help them, you know. And it's just really nice to feel seen and heard and appreciated by, you know, such a big company who's doing so many innovative things with resin, and obviously supporting resin artists all around the world. So I shall go and plan with joy. Apologies for the dogs barking there. They were very excited. One of our neighbours was outside doing some work in the garden, and of course that meant a full frontal attack needed to be staged through the fence. Now, here we go. Look at these. I am just so grateful to Resiners for this opportunity. And I've decided, after looking at their website, which is a great website, by the way, lots of information on it, that I'm going to actually try and emulate what they showed as an example on their site. I thought this would be the best way for me to get comfortable with the mould and with the beautiful glitter, and just to see how it all goes together. So this image is my inspiration, and they have shown here the tray, the heart piece made with the holographic silver, and then all of the little jigsaw pieces made with the holographic laser red. So it looks good to me. So I've got my River Art resin. It's a deep pour 2:1 epoxy, very low bubbles, and I'm blending in this silver holographic laser glitter. And I read on the side a little bit about the glitter. It is an extremely fine premium laser glitter made of high quality PET material with no toxicity and no odour, and it reflects a variety of colours, and it is a stunning visual effect, and I can attest to that already, with sparkles flashing and colours reflecting in the dust, which will meet most of your needs. Its glittery luster embellishes your projects with charm and beauty, which help make your craft unique and stunning. So I'm in. It looks good and it sounds good. The other thing I love is that it has the double opening bottle cap design. One side has the 3 holes to help sprinkle the powder, and the other one has the room for a spoon. Anyone who loves Mrs. Bouquet will know that that's a little bit me being silly about room for a pony. It has room for a spoon. So I think that's a really good function too. Now check out this glittery goodness. That was such a satisfying first pour. The sparkle is intense, and I have packed quite a bit of glitter in there because it's the only colorant I'm using. There's no pigments in any of this make at all. It is simply clear resin and glitter. So that will show you how intensely pigmented this glitter is and how fine it is too. And it's a great glitter for being suspended better in resin. I'm not using anything like the Elmer's glue technique or anything like that. I don't feel I have to. And yeah, oh, I'm loving it. Love, love, love. So next up is to make the little jigsaw pieces. And of course, I'm using this stunning laser red holographic glitter. And I must say, it is so refreshing to see glitter coming in a really decent size, so 100 grams, and also in a jar with a lid that's a tight seal. It's really nice. Look, I've got quite a few glitters that come in the little sachets and bags and things, and that's okay, but I usually end up getting bits jammed in the plastic and things like that. So this was really lovely. I feel very well looked after by Resiners with the correct materials for these specific moulds. And look how gorgeous this red is. It is fire engine red. It is the red of our dreams. It is just beautiful, and I'm loving blending that into the clear resin, looking very pretty. Now I know that I need to be very precise when I'm making these little pieces. I don't want to have any of them different heights. I want to try and be quite meticulous with pouring the correct amount of resin into each jigsaw piece, because I don't want the end result to be uneven. I want it all to sit really nicely, and also don't want to find myself in a position where I need to be deburring or sanding or anything like that. I really want to take my time, respect these beautiful materials and the moulds, and get it done properly in the first place. So I'm just going to make a little spout out of my paper cup, and I thought what I'd do is go through and add a little bit to each of the puzzle pieces first, let that settle. So I'm working on a leveling table, and the idea is that if I put a little bit of resin in, it will start moving on its own and it will start self-leveling. And by the time I get to the last piece, I can go back up and start seeing where I need to add a little bit extra resin, which is not a problem to do at all. And it's so fun looking at these pieces, wondering where they will go in the final mould. And I'm really enjoying this aspect of it as well. I love jigsaw puzzles, so the idea of doing this as a jigsaw puzzle is very entertaining for me. Doesn't take long at all before these pieces are all filled. And then what I thought I'd do, I'm not very good at this, so apologies, but I thought I would just take the camera and get in a little bit closer, just in the hope that you can see how stunning this glitter actually is. It is sparkling and reflective, and it's like it's dancing in front of me. I really am excited to see what this looks like. It's 24 hours later. It is time to demold, and let's see what we have here. Oh, I did have a little bit of leftover of the silver holographic, so I just poured that little oval there. Okay, this is so, oh, I'm just so excited. I really am just hoping that I can use these in a way that shows how gorgeous they really are. So this tray is stunning, and I've already got ideas of what I would like to do with this just as a mould on its own. It is so pretty, and yeah, I think it's a great shape, a great depth, and I think that's going to be very versatile. Now comes the time when I need to look at the pieces and look at the shape and try and work out how to do this. So here we go. To those who went before me, thank you. By that I mean, I watched your videos and saw your struggle, and it definitely helped me understand a little bit better how to put this together. You can see the words starting to take shape. I'm not quite sure why I've got that top piece laying as I do, but it will be corrected shortly. So this was fun putting it all together. The pieces have come out beautifully. It was really worth the effort of going slow and making sure that the mould wasn't overfilled and that everything was nice and even, and it just, yeah, it fits together beautifully. And there we go. We have a beautiful I love you. A beautiful, beautiful piece of art. I can just imagine giving this to someone special. They not only get the gorgeous jigsaw and that beautiful heartfelt message, but they also get the beautiful tray. If they wanted to use it as a trinket tray, they could as well. So loving it. Oh, just beautiful. And of course, me being me, I need to make it again. So I measure all the pieces, and I've left those on the screen there in case this helps you in the future if you have this mould. And this time I'm going to reverse the colours. So we're going to go for a silver lettering, or the silver jigsaw pieces, and we're going to go for the red heart-shaped tray. I'm using exactly the same resin, the River Art 2:1 epoxy deep pour, and I'm using exactly the same ratios of glitter as well, and I will write those how many of my spoonfuls that I've poured next to the measurements of each on that little chart there too. So hoping that does help someone. I like to keep notes of what I do, even if it's just me that goes back and looks at it and thinks, that's what I did there. So I also wanted to let you know that towards the end of the video, I will share an amazingly generous discount of 15% that Resiners have given me to extend to you, and I hope that really does help you. And I'm also going to include some photographs at the end of the completed pieces, of course. And I wanted to let you know as well, it'll probably be a couple more days, but at the time of doing this voiceover, I've also filmed another 2 videos using parts of what Resiners have sent me. I just couldn't resist having a play with some of the pieces. I did want to make sure that this first video was really true to, I guess, the vision of this kit, with the heart and the jigsaw pieces and things like that. But then I thought it would be fun to have a bit of a play around. So I'm going to be very excited to share those with you. If you're new to my channel and you haven't yet subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you could. I have a personal goal which I'm working very hard towards at the moment. I'd love to be able to reach 1,000 subscribers by my 12-month anniversary, and that's coming up at the end of this week, or in just a little over a week. So if you are someone who watches and hasn't yet subscribed, it's free to do so, and it might just be a simple click to you, but it means the world to me, and I get so excited when I have new subscribers. So thank you in advance if you're able to do that. And it will also mean that you can click on the notification bell, and then when the videos come up with the Resiners products that I've received in this video, but I'm using them in a different way, you'll get to see them straight away. So same process as before, just a different colour, and again really taking time, making sure that these pieces are all filled to the same level, that they're not overfilled. And I did clean the mould with some clear packing tape first of all, just to make sure there wasn't any of the bright red glitter left in there. And I did decant my glitter mixture this time into just a smaller container, just to give greater control. I find the smaller the container and the less amount of resin that you're working with, the better chance you have of not making a complete mess. I think my worst messes have been because I have had too much resin I'm working with, too big a container, and I'm just rushing. So trying very hard to take my time and get these pieces done beautifully for you. And so after I've finished pouring all of the puzzle pieces in this gorgeous laser silver holographic glitter, I then am going to use the red in the same series to fill this tray. And look at that. That is just so luxuriously, decadently sparkling and shimmery. It's gorgeous. And that's a super easy pour. It's just, yeah, a lovely mould to work with. I'm really loving this tray. And I'm just going to go around the edges with a little tool just to dislodge any air bubbles that might be sitting in on those 90-degree angles. And this resin is very low bubble, usually 100% bubble free for me, so I'm not particularly concerned about it, but it's better to be safe. So 24 hours later, it is all cured beautifully. And why am I so excited to demould when I've just literally a day ago demolded the same pieces? But it's just the joy of seeing it in the different colours, I think. Apologies for the glare. It's so difficult when you're demoulding highly reflective surfaces to avoid getting everything reflecting in there. But I flipped it over and ended up demoulding it flat from my work surface, and that worked really well. So let's have a look, and it is so beautiful. Just on its own, look at that. It is the most gorgeous shaped tray. Perfect for any dressing table, boudoir. Love it. Very excited to see how beautifully that red laser glitter has just filled all the spaces. Hasn't sunk through. It's just perfect. Okay, time to demold the little pieces and see if I have any better success getting them in this time. And I do. And the only problem I have is that after doing this, I don't really know which one I love the most. Do I love the red with the silver, or do I love the silver with the red? Could you let me know in the comments which you like? I'm just, it's one of those things I'm looking at and thinking, that's beautiful, and then that's beautiful. They are both stunning. I do also include some photos at the end of each of the trays containing their coloured pieces. So the red tray with the red pieces and the silver tray with the silver pieces, because I thought some of you could be interested in making it all in one colour and either highlighting the letters or just having it as a really subtle effect. So I'll give you those options too. And here we go. I love you again. And because I love you and now I love Resiners too, I am very pleased to be able to give you the code, which is BlossyB. And if you use that on the Resiners site as you check out, you will receive 15% off. And I will put all the link and information in the description box below. Thank you again to Resiners for supporting my channel and other creators all around the world. It is very special. And thank you to you for watching, joining me in this crafting experience. I hope you loved seeing the beautiful Resiners heart mould and jigsaw tray, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.